Hi guys. Oh, sorry, don't mean to literally get in your face. I have not posted videos in a little bit, and I really wanted to do a live, but sometimes a live just takes me more time or I talk too much. So I'm hoping to make this quick. I'm in such a hurry. I have to take my kids to work. I actually have a girls' night tonight, which I'm super excited about. But in order to have my car, I need to drop them off at work. Anyway, so let's get started. I want to welcome new members who have just recently joined my page. Welcome to Ladymda Beauty VIP group. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mika Augustine, and it is pronounced Mika. There's a whole little story behind that I'll have to tell you one day. Anyway, so for those newbies who are here, I'm so excited. I know some of you are just getting started with your 3D foundation and your HAC system, and you have your palettes. So this is just a review if you need it. And for those of you who maybe haven't gotten started but just want a little more refresher to understand more how to apply 3D foundation and what it's about, here we go. So like I said, I'm in a really big rush, so let's see how fast I can do this. But the nice thing is that it doesn't have to take a lot of time. So I'll try not to talk too much because otherwise it does make it super long. Okay, so I'm starting with my Indigo contour that happens to be my color underneath the jawline. Go down the neck, especially if you go down the sides. It does elongate your neck. I do have a shorter neck, and it also diminishes any area under the chin, that double chin that we don't like. Helps to take de-emphasize that and just create a shadow and definition. I'm also going to, which I probably haven't talked about before, I just started doing this because I'm getting to that stage where my neck is getting too light for my face. So I'm using the detail brush just a little over my collarbone. You can also do this, it's really great with Bella bronzer. Really great with Bella bronzer, because the Bella bronzer, you know, not all the creams are the same texture. Some are a little, like your contours, if you haven't discovered, they can be a little tough to put on, especially when they're cool. You really got it. I tell you to tap into your highlights, but when it comes to contour, swipe in there. You do have to get in there a little more. And because I am darker, I really gotta swipe in there to get the color to show on me sometimes. I'm a little jealous because I see some of you guys and my fairer friends, they just kind of go whoop, and that has never really been the case for me. Because of the color, it takes me a little more effort to have it to show, but still, it's not like it's hard. All right, so underneath, hug that cheekbone, find your cheekbone, just go right underneath. And remember, you're just doing that E. A little under the ear, and you're going to be at that crazy stage until we blend out. But as some of you know already, it blends out beautifully. It doesn't end up crazy with these hard lines. And you could also go a little more on the cheekbone or a little higher if you're a little older and you have areas that you want to just keep lifting a little bit more. As we age, we always want to be thinking up. Everything is lift. All right, so there's my contour. You know what? I usually do my nose last. I have started doing this with my finger lately, and you know what? I actually like it better than anything else. I feel like I have a little more control, and that's thanks to actually some of my friends who I introduced to Seint because they only had one brush. And it wasn't doable with their brush, especially some of you who are starting with like the bronze and blush brush, and you really can't do it with those. So I actually prefer the Multitasker, which is for shadows and lips and lots of other things. But you know what? Once they showed me their fingers, sorry, I'm doing this because I put a little too much. Where's my washcloth? Then I was introduced to that by them, and I love it. So I'm going to take, this is my lightest highlight shade for that pop, and I'm going to go back, blend it out. We want to stay in that triangle of light for your brightening highlight color. Let me do my other, I'm going to do this. My favorite brush is the blending brush, and I'm actually in between colors. I keep going back between Mango and Goddess because some days I feel like I look really dark, and I went darker like a week and a half ago, and then a day went by and I went, ooh, I think it's too dark. So the beauty of it is, you know, when you have a few highlight colors, you can play around depending on what your skin tone feels like or looks like, or sometimes depending on like what you're wearing, it'll affect the shade. So unlike traditional foundation, you're just stuck with that one color. You can play around, which is really nice. Versatility. I'm always talking about versatility. Just dipping, and I'm just kind of buffing and tapping lightly, not over blending. Don't worry, we're gonna blend out that crazy contour. All right, so that was my Mango, and then what I'm gonna do is take Amber, just kind of go down. I'm using the bottom edge of either the detail or the blending brush. Our triangle under our eyes. Remember, not just to just stay underneath. You want to create more of a triangle so that it's a better, it's just a better blend of color instead of feeling like you have just that real light underneath your eyes, which is how most of us were taught to do. Then I'm going to take my set. I have 3 colors. So this is called the Camo Bridge, second color, and Pop. And my second color up here. All right, and then I think that's it for my highlight. And then just keep tap and buff, like press. You want to press. I'm going to still wait for underneath my cheeks. Careful around your nose or, you know, contouring, because you don't want to over blend it. Take away any contouring that you might want to keep. For me, my nose is a little wider, so I do like, okay, blend out that neck. Oh boy, and I usually do my eyes first. I tell you guys to do your eye face first so that you don't get fallout to mess up your makeup. So we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna do just something easy to get out the door. And I did start with the setting spray. I was already done with it. I didn't show you, but start with that so that you can set, not set it, prime. You could use it as a prime as well as your setting spray at the end. All right, let's do some quick cheek color. What cheek color do I want? So I think we'll do Royal. And I actually prefer to usually put it on with something a little more dense, but because I'm in such a hurry, meaning in terms of a brush, using a different brush, because I like to get that color on first, and then I go back and blend it with this. But you can see this works too. I just have to keep applying a little more. I do like blush. I like a little color to really show, and since I'm an olive gal. Okay, and then now this I kind of do like a swirl tap so that you see how it's blending with that contour, so you don't have that harsh line. Okay, and then I'll go back now with that third color again of highlight, my Pop color. This is nice with your fingers too, because it's you know, a small area to get in there. So you want to go just under eye corner, inner corner of the under eye, if that makes sense. Hopefully, well, by watching, hopefully that makes sense. And then just kind of swoop it a little down the side of your nose. I think I'm going to do a little more just for this pop of light. Remember, triangle of light. And then we did the bridge, Cupid's bow. I think I put a little too much. That's okay. We'll blend it out. Chin. Okay. Go back to my blending brush. right, and this gets a little tricky to get in there without poking your eye, but keep your eye closed. This is especially why this blending brush is nice, because it's, see, I don't know if you can see it, it's really really soft. They're all super soft, but see, compared, some of you guys are using the blush and bronzer, see how much denser it is? This is like kind of airy, so it allows for that kind of airbrush finish, and it just blends out really nice. Okay, I think I'm pretty much good. I know I haven't done my eyes. I might have to, I am gonna have a chance to come back home, so probably work on that again. Okay, so I'm going to take, oh, where did it go? I've been using Black Friday liner to fill my brows. It's great, but sometimes, I don't know, I'm feeling like maybe it's looking a little too dark. So the not Indigo, contour. Indigo is a contour, Cola is a contour. Cola is the darkest contour. It basically looks like black. It's like a soft black. So I'm gonna fill those, and I don't have to do too much since I have been tinting my brows. And if you guys want, let me know. I can do a video on that. I've said before, a lot of these things seem really scary, and once you do them, they're really not. And this is thanks to my upline, Jen. She is an esthetician. She is a licensed esthetician and makeup artist, and I've just learned so much from her. And a lot of Seint artists are actual makeup artists. I am not. I wish that I was. But it goes to show that you don't have to be a licensed artist to do this. We can all learn. I never contoured in my life. I thought that was for celebrities and movie stars. And it's just so doable. Sorry, this doesn't usually take me so long, but because I'm not as close to my mirror, I need my magnified mirror, and I have a mirror underneath the phone, and the phone makes it a little tricky for me to see. Okay, so you know what, guys, because I'm in such a hurry, I think, and I forgot to wet my beauty blender. I have told you guys about your beauty blender. This is your magic to second skin look and feel. So I'm gonna do this dry, which is not ideal at all by any means. You want to have this the perfect, I mean, it still takes off a little excess makeup, but you really want this damp to the point where it's just kind of cool. It doesn't really feel wet, but dry or too wet can ruin your makeup. Thankfully, I'm not doing too bad right now. You know what? And I'll go back when I get back home and probably go over this. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually take a really light highlight called Linen. This is really light for me. It's really beautiful pop color though for those of you who are lighter. This works great as a base. Though I actually just ordered for myself the NYX White Beauty Pot, because I've been frustrated that they're, you know, I love these gorgeous shadows, but I don't know how to do them. So I've actually been reaching out to some of my upline and some of the other girls who are makeup artists, and they're like, this is what you have to get that. And I did get that as a prize to Deandra. I haven't used it, but I know Jen uses it all the time because I use other things, but I think that's what's gonna make the difference in getting a true color on my lid, because my lids they're not white, they're dark, so it's hard to get that richness of some of the colors, even though they're still really pigmented and great. Sorry, I'm trying to like decide what I'm gonna do for color here. I can't get the truest of the color on my skin tone. So see that? I'm constantly learning. I've been using Seint for 3 years. Formerly it was called Mascara Beauty. They rebranded last fall. And I jumped in the beginning of this year during their anniversary weekend because I really love it and I talk about it all the time, and I finally said, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. So thanks for being here. Thank you for your support. To those of you who are members on my page, spread the word, tell your friends. I really appreciate referrals. And of course, if you want to have your own event online has made it just even more doable. This is Mama that I just applied. And you know what, guys? I'm gonna take, this is Glow. It's a Illuminator, but it's really pretty. So other things, I'm gonna just plop this on there because I'm in such a hurry, and at least I'll have something on. If I want to, I can touch up or go a little more glam when I get back home, but I probably won't, honestly. I am playing, or gonna go meet my girlfriends for what's called music bingo. I know it sounds like something old ladies do, and at first I was like, what the heck is that? But it is a blast. It's like playing bingo, but it's with music, and you have to guess the songs or guess the artists, and they blast the music and we dance, and you know what? It's a really fun time. I highly recommend it if you know of somewhere in your area. All right. I don't even have time for liner because wait for it. Any minute, my son or my daughter are gonna holler at me, Mom, we have to go. So I'm gonna put some, I just ordered this WowCombo. It was a pop-up ad and I kept getting emails. Not bad. I think I really like it. It is a fiber, what I guess it's called a tube mascara. It's like little tubes that cover your lashes. It doesn't flake. It doesn't smudge. I won't say it comes right off, but it's really not bad. You just have to, I do my makeup remover, and for those of you who watch my skincare routine at night, I do like the oil cleanser, and I just kind of rub that in there, and I just kind of leave it for a few minutes, and then a warm washcloth, and just kind of press it in. It comes right off. It's not a big deal. Little cheek color. Let's do that, or not cheek color, lip and cheek color. So we need our lips, don't we? Do that Loli, I think. I don't know if I like that with the green shirt. What do you guys think? Is that too much? Is that too clownish? I think it might be. I don't know. This is Loli, which was a seasonal, but it's very close to Dahlia. It is really pretty. I just don't know that I like it with this top. Maybe I will do, this is a great trick, guys. You can layer your lip and cheek colors. I'm gonna put a little Frenchie on top. I don't know, that might make it worse with this top. It's like a nude, but I don't know, kind of peachy. You know, maybe I like it. All right, I have no idea what I'm doing with my hair. All right, I think that's it. If you have any questions, especially for those of you guys who are just getting started, or if you want to add to your palette, if you think you need another accent color or a third color, if you started with two, or want to try some other things, let me know. I'm happy to help. Oh, and before I go, you know, I'm going to be making some changes on the group. Stay tuned. There's something I'm really excited to introduce to everyone. I will be posting a link within the next few days for an event. I hope that you can all join me there. And we'll see where it goes, but I'm super excited. It's an amazing thing. So, all right, guys, have an awesome weekend. I hope it's beautiful where you are. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.